Hi, and welcome back to Still Hopes in 5. Today is Monday, May the 20th, and I am Stephanie Parker, Still Hopes Director of Public Relations. As we always do, we're going to do a very high-level overview of some of the events happening here at Still Hopes this week, as well as do our normal social media spotlight. So with that being said, let's get right on into it right now. Starting with today, which again is Monday, May the 20th at 11 o'clock in Emily's Cafe Courtyard, we will be holding a container gardening demonstration. So if you'd like to come out and take part, that is taking place today at 11 o'clock. Then later on Monday at 3 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center, we will be holding our monthly resident meeting. This is a little bit earlier in the month than is usual, but in observance of Memorial Day, we did bump it up a week. So if you're interested in attending the resident meeting that is taking place today, May the 20th at 3 o'clock. Then moving on to tomorrow, which is Tuesday, May the 21st, at 3:30 in the Keenan Event Center, we will be holding the Keenan Diaries. This May event is the first in a series of monthly interviews with our very own residents in the Keenan Event Center. You can discover interesting facts about their lives and a few pearls of wisdom from their own personal diary or journals. That should be really interesting because every single resident here at Still Hopes, I believe, has an incredible story to tell. So if you are interested in attending, that is taking place on Tuesday at 3:30. Then a little later on Tuesday at 5 o'clock in the atrium, we are holding our monthly new resident reception. So please wear your name badge and make sure to come out and meet your new neighbors. Then on Wednesday, May the 22nd at 11:30 in the Keenan Event Center, we will be holding our quarterly Veterans Meeting. This will be an overview of the Lexington County Veterans Affairs, and it is presented by Ed Lundeen, who is the Director of Veterans Affairs for Lexington County. So if you are a veteran and you are interested in attending that meeting, it's taking place on Wednesday at 11:30. Then later on Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center, we will be holding Danny's Fireside Chat. If you have not attended one of Danny's Fireside Chats before, it is a time for Danny to come out and simply answer any questions that residents may have of him. If he doesn't know the answer on the spot, he is great about writing the questions down and getting the answer from the appropriate person here at Still Hopes. But it's a good time to come out and just get to know Danny a little bit more, or just ask him any questions you may have. So that's taking place on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Then on Thursday, May the 23rd at 3 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center for Healthy Dynamics, we will have a presentation titled Keeping Our Brains Active. This is presented by Functional Pathways Occupational Therapy. We all know the importance of keeping your mind sharp, so that is taking place on Thursday at 3 o'clock. Lastly, on Friday, May the 24th at 2 o'clock, we will be having an off-campus trip. They call it a sweet treat trip to Pelican Snowballs here in West Columbia. This is by reservation only and it is self-pay, but if you're interested in going to Pelicans, they will be doing that on Friday at 2 o'clock. And for this week's social media spotlight, we are going to show a video put together by our very own Ellen Williams. Ellen sat down with Danny Sanford, who is our CEO here at Still Hopes. Danny put together an article for the May issue of Connections discussing some of the benefits of living in a CCRC, which is a continuing care retirement community, such as Still Hopes, which has a full continuum of care as opposed to living in your home as you get older. Ellen sat down with Danny to discuss this topic further. So if you would like to see that video, here it is.
The big topic that everyone's talking about, the baby boomer generation.
Yeah.
Our field in particular is, hyper focused on this incoming generation, not only their numbers and how many of them we're getting prepared to serve, but also what their wants and needs are. And we're all looking for this answer, but in your opinion, how does this new data kind of inform our industry and our field of where to take senior living?
I think one of the things interesting about the baby boomers is, and I am one, is that we do research and we do look for what the right answer is for ourselves, because that's what we've been trained to do throughout our lives. So as they become informed and as they read studies that say the continuing care retirement community is the best setting for your health and for your longevity, they're going to seek that out because, let's face it, they are the first generation that have really believed that we can live forever and that we can cure anything and that we can overcome anything, because that's what the world has taught us about our ability to be in charge of our futures. So I would predict for a CCRC campus in the United States of America, I would predict that they will see more people wanting to move there than they have capacity to care for.
And that's going to be all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you right back here with me next week.